soon as grandfather.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we're going to get there, and we're going to see that they probably saw each other. Liz Perlin and my pops and Missy Q.
No.
I can do. There's going to be body parts scattered all over the croissant.
Grandfather would insist on coffee and orange juice before shedding blood.
Oh, where's my jacket? Where's my jacket? No.
Look on your arm.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Maybe they didn't kill each other. Okay, maybe, but here, plug it in there. If I see a police cruiser in the driveway, I am gonna expect
Lois.
the worst. Let's go. Come on.
We heard voices.
Oh, good morning. Come in, please.
Morning.
Oh, yes, June, yes.
Morning.
Yes,
How are
yes. You're in the right place. And
Morning.
normally we have breakfast in the den, but Lila is redecorating. As a matter of fact, she's on the phone with London right now, making a bid on some Biedermeier furniture.
What the hell does he think he's doing?
He's referring to the chairman of the Federal Reserve. He and Edward went to school together, and Edward takes it as a personal affront every time Mr. Greenspan starts to tinker with the interest rate. Well, do help yourself to juice or coffee. Reginald will be in to take your breakfast order, and the sky is the limit. Waffles, pancakes, omelets, smoked salmon.
No eggs. Bad for his cholesterol.
Oh, Father's chafing under the same dietary restrictions.
What do you doctors know?
That's exactly what Carmine says.
Yes, I'm still here. I'll open at £8,000 for the lot.
I still think you'd do better by the piece.
I've been on the phone all morning. Besides, they went to a great deal of trouble to rearrange things for me. 9,000.
Oh, hold back for Pete's sake. Just slip in under the hammer.
I'm doing this, Edward. 9.5.
Oh,
You know it's worth 3 times that amount.
How much is that in the dollars?
About 16,000.
Has she ever even seen stuff?
Well, the auction houses, excuse me, notify their regular clients when there's going to be a sale. And if the people are interested, they send photographs.
10,000.
you're pushing up the bidding.
Oh, go back to complaining about poor Mr. Greenspan. 11.
Did you look at this? This just looks just like Aunt Rose's furniture.
Yeah. And Rosie couldn't wait to sell it to the junk man after she inherited from her in-laws.
This stuff is valuable?
Oh, it's quite the rage these days, yes.
What's happening?
They've jumped to 12.5. 13. Now it's stalled. 13.25. Going once, going twice. £14,000. I got it.
Well done.
Quartermain. Quartermain, yes. You have our account number. And I'd like to arrange for complete, immediate air express shipment to the United States.
Well done, Mother.
Over 20 grand for a bunch of old furniture she never even sat on.
Look what Cora found at Goodwill for $2.
Ooh, I love a bargain.
I'll repaint it for you as soon as I get back from Paris.
Do you think you can manage one sentence without bringing Paris into it?
Probably not. I can't think about anything else.
You still plan to take Jason to Philadelphia to tell your parents about your trip?
Yes, I called home last night, but nobody answered. I guess I'll try him now. I know Daddy's going to be totally impossible as usual.
Hello?
Hi, Daddy.
Keisha, sweetheart. Everything okay?
Everything's wonderful.
No problems with school?
I wrote you. I made the dean's list. Why do you have to assume there's a problem?
Your mother's going to North Carolina to visit your Aunt Violet. She'll be back for Easter. I hope you're planning to be here.
Well, no. Actually, that's why I'm calling. There's something I want to tell you in person. What I have to say is wonderful, Daddy, and there's someone I want you to meet.
A young man?
Yes. If it's okay, we'd like to come to Philadelphia.
What's the urgency?
I'll tell you when I see you.
Well, then I'll come to Port Charles.
Oh, no, that's not necessary, Daddy.
Something tells me it is, sweetheart. And if I need a backup, I'd as soon have your grandmother around. I'll be there tomorrow.
Can you spare the time from work, Daddy? Because
I've been meaning to visit Mother anyway. Is she there?
Yeah. Hold on. Grandma, he's coming tomorrow. Why does he always make me feel like I'm 10 years old?
Hi, David.
Hello,
It'll be wonderful to see you. Margaret making the trip with you?
Mama. She's visiting her sister, Mama.
Well, I know you must be tired of eating your food, so I'm going to fix you one of your favorites.
Am I going to have an appetite after I find out what's going on with Keisha?
Well, she wants to tell you herself.
Just reassure me that I don't have anything major to worry about.
Not any more than any other parent. I'll see you tomorrow.
Excuse me.
What's Lois Marie doing with people who take interest rates personally and buy 20 grand worth of furniture over the phone?
She isn't in love with the furniture.
Morning.
Hi. How is everybody?
Okay, so far.
You wouldn't believe what just happened.
Yeah?
Yeah. They bought Aunt Rose's furniture
20 grand.
over the phone without ever seeing it.
Aunt Rose, she died 2 years ago.
Oh, yes, thank God. God rest her soul. She'd have a fit if she knew what that furniture was really worth.
So, did you have a good night's rest?
Fair.
I was hoping we could fit in a round of golf, but they're forecasting a spring snow next time.
You play golf, Carmine? What's your handicap?
The way he swings his club.
That's what they say about me.
I don't bother with a handicap.
Well, if you don't have a handicap, how do people know if you're any good?
Ask me.
For heaven's sake, you can't just walk onto a course and announce that you have no handicap. They'll think that you're either a ranked beginner or that you're going to cheat.
Cheat?
Yeah, that's how he and his buddies justify spending only about 10% of their time on the golf course and the other 90% in the bar analyzing the handicaps.
Me? I just hit the ball.
Next time, for sure.
Brenda, Miguel, and Lily are going to meet us at the gatehouse in about an hour, and then we're going to go over to see Mary Maya at the Ward House. Oh, just wait until you meet her kids.
So we'll grab a quick lunch somewhere, and then we'll head on a tour of Port Charles.
You'll find the name Quartermain is ubiquitous.
Yeah, and then back here to change for dinner and dancing at Luke's as Sonny's guests.
The whole family's invited.
Yeah.
I think that Monica and I are going to decline with regret.
I adore Luke's new place.
Not to mention Luke. He flirts with you shamelessly.
Edward and I accept with pleasure. It'll be great fun.
Lucy's proven to be a convincing little sting artist. She's already got Joe slobbering over her and her super shipment.
As long as she doesn't play him for a fool. He's not.
No. But hopefully he's greedy enough to make a foolish move or two. He'll be there to inspect the shipment that his boys have hijacked, and the feds will be waiting for him. What? What?
It's not going to be easy.
No. So where do we get our hands on a serious stash of illegal candy to spike the shipment with?
Right, drugs, okay. If we're gonna make a pact with the devil, we need a well-connected devil.
Allow me to offer a candidate. You ain't smiling.
The fact is, once we lay our hands on a drug shipment, we are dealing, like it or not.
We're dealing in retribution.
We're talking a major buy.
Not necessarily. What if we let Scully rip himself off? Now, chances are he holds ownership of some of the heavy stuff coming into the East Coast right now, right?
Yeah, he said as much to me when he made his pitch.
Right.
Right?
So we arrange for a load of it to take a little detour, and Scully scores his own stash. Then all we gotta do is frame it in a way that sends him up the river indefinitely.
With a bonus. If a shipment otherwise headed for the streets winds up in a federal incinerator. Right.
So how, when, and where?
I'll call Harry, see what he can come up with.
Good old Harry.
What are the odds of pulling this off?
Hey, since when do you calculate odds on a deal like this?
Since I may be the one left to explain to Laura how I got you mixed up in this nasty business. If things go wrong.
Buenos dias, Senorita Rivera.
Buenos dias, Lucky. ¿Quiere usted comer desayuno con nosotros?
Muy bien. I would love to join you, but I'm supposed to be at the gatehouse to meet Mr. and Mrs. Sorello, and I'm really late.
Another time.
Okay, and enjoy your vacation.
Okay. Forget about it, man. She's almost a married woman. So what do you want to do today?
Find an excuse to go to the gatehouse.
Come on.
Okay. We could visit Foster's puppy at the Quartermains.
You know, you have a one-track mind. Well, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm up to go another round with Mr. Quartermain about the puppy, and we haven't met Emily yet.
Who's Emily?
Well, she and her mom are visiting the Quartermains right now. And she really digs Annabelle and the puppy, and her mom's dying of cancer.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Where's her dad?
Well, her dad died a couple years ago, too.
She's gonna be an orphan.
Yeah.
No wonder she's into animals.
Yeah, so, I mean, she wanted to meet Foster, you know.
We can't bring him over there.
Oh, we could just bring her back here for some chili and ice cream sundaes or something.
Yeah, good idea.
That's cool. Okay. Hey, Foster, we're going to see your kid.
All right.
Let's go. Oh, okay, cool. We'll be back, Foster.
I can't take another fight over Juan or over the babies you refuse to have with me.
Neither could I. But where do we go from here?
I don't know. I know I love you. And I desperately don't want to lose you.
Well, I guess there are things we still agree on after all. Maybe I'm not gonna let you play games with me anymore.
I don't want to.
We should call it for tonight. Me too. I need to rest.
Me too.
Sleep well.
You know, those are just the rough shots.
And they're great.
Yeah, well, Lois also hooked us up with a fierce choreographer.
I think working on this video has helped her to keep her mind off of her parents' visit.
Really? How's that going?
I don't know. I haven't even heard from her since they arrived.
But, you know, she did leave a message for me on my answer machine saying that they were up at the house for breakfast. And she said she was going to bring Carmine and Gloria back here to meet us later. So is Lily going to be here later?
I told her about it.
You know, Miguel, I think that what's going on between you and Lily is not very good for your work.
It won't affect my singing, Brenda.
Oh, no, look, you are brilliant no matter what. It's just that when you're up, you're so super energized, you know? And the crowd goes wild over you, and that's the kind of energy that we need for this video. So I'm just thinking...
So what, you want to cancel the video?
No, no, no. I'm just thinking that maybe we should rethink the concept. Look, Miguel, I know that we thought it was a good idea to have Lily in this video in the beginning, but it just seems like lately whenever she's around, you get really down. And the camera picks up on all of that stuff. Look, as a model, I know when I'm having a bad day, forget it.
What are you trying to say, Brenda?
I'm just trying to say that the camera's going to pick up on the tension between you two. And now there's a lot of tension between Lily and me. Miguel, I tried to talk to Lily about the scene that happened at my party. And she couldn't really hear me.
She can't hear me either. Don't worry.
I think that Lily's really caught up in her own hurt right now. You know, and all she wants is sympathy. And Sonny is giving her that sympathy, so she's becoming more and more dependent on him. I think that Lily actually thinks that I'm jealous.
You're not.
I know that you're going to work this out for yourself sooner or later. But I really think that having Lily in this video right now could be very destructive. Good morning, Lily.
Good morning, Brenda.
Brenda was just telling me that we are ready to start rehearsing the video any moment.
Yeah, well, I think you should find a professional for my part.
We don't want to make you feel pressured to be in the video.
I just think that it's going to take a lot more than being myself.
If you're not going to do it, you better start telling Lois.
Yeah,
Tell Lois what? Hi, guys.
Mom.
Yes.
Gloria Carmine, I'd like to introduce the B of LNB, Brenda Barrett. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, B also stands for best friend. And this is Lily Rivera, our friend and Miguel's fiance, and of course, last but not least, the man himself, Miguel Morez.
Oh, yeah. We love your music. We listen to your CD all the time, even at breakfast.
Yeah, you're right. You're one darn fine musician.
Oh, thank you very much. And you have a darn fine manager as a daughter. And one of my favorite human beings also.
Oh, mine too, huh, sweetheart? And you, Brenda, you have been a very, very good friend to my Lois.
Oh, well, I've let her down a few times, but she always manages to forgive me. You two have an amazing daughter. You know that.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate her.
Oh, we do. Believe me.
She knows how to pick them, most of the time.
No, she knows how to bring out the best in people.
That's for sure.
You're all embarrassing me.
So this is your company headquarters?
Yeah, the studio is in there, and this is like the reception area / my living room, our living room.
And these right here, these are the storyboards for Miguel's new video.
Yeah,
Look at that.
which Ned is financing Pops out of the goodness of his heart. Financing it.
And because I have a keen eye for a fellow artist's talent.
Come on, now you are generous on both counts, you know.
We may have a problem. Just a little one. Lily is a little uncomfortable with the concept of being in the video, so I think maybe we might need to rethink.
Oh, well, no. Of course you're nervous. That's how I know you're going to be so good. You think Miguel here isn't sweating bullets? Listen. Anybody who tells you they're going into something like this with total confidence is either handing you a load of bull or doesn't have a real emotion inside of themselves to be interesting on camera. I will not let you make a fool out of yourself. Word of honor.
I'm an amateur.
But a pro might try to make a video about her.
But you and Brenda will let Miguel shine.
Come on, we need you. You're a part of this team. She's good at this.
That's our girl.
So I'll just give you some basic facts that you need to know about Port Charles, okay? The best hamburger is at the Outback, and the best funky diner is Kelly's, and the best shopping is Wyndham's, and the most peaceful spot is the Quartermain Shakespeare Garden. Best, tallest building is the LQ, and the best hospital is...
We don't do hospitals. No hospitals, not today.
Masters Eckert and Spencer to see Miss Emily and Puppy.
Well, hi, guys.
Hello.
Reginald, would you bring Puppy in? Come on, Paige, I don't know whether you have met Lucky Spencer and Sly Eckert.
Well, Emma's told me about Lucky.
Yeah, well, I told Sly about Emily. We were wondering if you'd like to come to Kelly's for lunch to meet Foster.
For real?
Yeah.
I can't. I have to go sightseeing.
Oh, you can go sightseeing anytime. This sounds like a lot more fun.
Yeah, honey, I agree. And I bet these two guys could tell you everything there is to know about Port Charles, right?
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, we can swap adventures later, okay?
Your instincts are right on. Cool.
Maybe I should wait till after Daddy's had dinner before introducing him to Jason and mentioning Paris. Or would it be better to have Jason arrive right before we eat, and then maybe Daddy be distracted by the food, and we could hit him with the trip during dessert, when he's got his mouth full of your pie? I don't know.
Oh, Keisha, what does all this worrying tell you about your trip?
Nothing about the trip, Grammy. Plenty about me and Daddy. You don't know how wonderful it's been to be out from under constant disapproval. But something tells me we're going to make up for it over this one.
What's your beef, little bit?
So it's going to be very affordable, and it's not like we're sneaking off for some romantic interlude. This will be an educational experience.
Ah, springtime in Paris. Oh, yeah.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, ma'am.
I could use a little support here. Justice, you like Jason. You always said he was totally dependable. Just because he's a Quartermain, it doesn't mean he's trouble. Be fair.
Look, you do not need my opinion thrown into this mix. And as for my support, you have it, you always will have it, and you're gonna need it.
Gee, thanks.
Anybody home?
Come on in.
We decided to take you at your word when you said drop by any time. Hi, cousin.
Well, it appears that some explanations are in order.
All in good time.
Oh, Ma and Pops, Carmen and Gloria, I'd like you to meet Mary Mae Ward, jazz and blues singer extraordinaire and the heart and soul of the Bradley Ward House, where kids learn what love's all about.
And we learn from them.
Yeah,
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Welcome. This is my granddaughter, Keisha.
Hello.
And this is my grandson, Justice.
Hi, pleasure to meet you.
Justice is a city councilman.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Any chance we can get the nickel tour?
Well,
David!
Oh, hey, this is Brian.
Brian.
All right, well, follow us.
Okay.
Right, Brian.
Thank you.
Ned, Jason told me that you gave the okay for us to go to Paris on the Quartermain jet. Thank you.
I hope you have a wonderful trip.
Well, we still have a few obstacles to overcome.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
You're huge.
Yeah, both Annabella and Foster are pretty big dogs.
It looks like Annabelle.
Oh, it looks like Foster, too. How can it look like both of them? They're so different.
I'm finally gonna get to meet your daddy.
Just be aware that he is a rascal and a renegade.
That's just your opinion, Mr. Quartermain.
Huh.
You know, I'm sure you're not going to want little reminders of Foster lying around the house, so let's settle this once and for all, huh?
Fine with me. Just hand over the vet's bill for the neutering of your dog, and that puppy's yours.
No, sir, that was not part of the original deal, so...
I didn't make any deal.
Exactly. That's...
I don't think that you understand me. Now, this issue is sine qua non to the whole negotiation.
You know, I don't know what that means exactly, but I doubt it.
It means without which nothing, in Latin.
You know, this isn't about responsible pet ownership.
No, if your dog had been responsibly neutered, there wouldn't be any puppy and there wouldn't be any this.
But what's best for my dog is for me to decide, sir. It wasn't part of the original. Mrs. Quartermain made a promise. Pick of the litter.
The litter is one.
Well, this is the one I picked then. Look, you can't quite be separated from Annabelle yet, so you have some time to decide what's fair. But I think you should take in consideration the value of the Quartermain word.
You've had my word.
Now, I'm sure there's some legal Latin word for first dibs. I mean, your wife's word came before yours.
Emily, you're a bright girl. You tell him.
Don't bring her in the middle of this. She hasn't even met Foster yet.
Yeah, well, she's about to.
Maybe I should take the puppy back in the kitchen.
No, that's not necessary. Here, I'll take care of it because I have to talk to Cook about lunch.
You know I'm right, sir.
I suggest that you rethink your convictions. Better go along now. Come. Good doggy. You're my doggy. And you're not going anywhere if I have anything to say about it, huh? And I do.
Really, well, you certainly have made a wonderful home here.
Oh, imagine where these kids would be without Mary May.
Really just wonderful.
As soon as we get back to Brooklyn, I'm sending you some stuff from the store. Baseball, bats, gloves, soccer balls. I'll even send you some of those snow saucer things for sledding.
Oh, thank you. We're very grateful. We make every dollar count around here.
Yeah, well, L&B is donating a portion of our proceeds from Mary May's new CD to the Ward House.
I'm going to set up a display case at Guts and Glory. That's my store to sell L&B product. We'll push your CD very hard.
Yeah.
Once people hear it, word of mouth will take care of the rest.
Okay.
Ready for lunch?
Oh, wait, it seems like we just had breakfast.
I'm starved.
Will you join us, Mary May? Justice, Keisha, you too?
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Neither can I.
And I have something to discuss with Justice.
Well, if you guys change your mind, then please join us at the Outback, okay?
Okay.
I think we should eat at the Port Charles Grill.
No, it's too formal. Besides, the Outback has burgers that are to die for.
Okay, fine. In that case, I better call and make reservations.
What? Mac will find us a table.
Better safe than sorry. You get everyone settled in the car, and I'll make a quick phone call.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here you go. Oh, I'll get it.
Here, I'll do that.
Here you go. Excuse me. Hello?
Hi, this is Ned Ashton. Is Mac around?
Oh, hi, Ned. It's Robin. Mac's busy right now. Can you call you back?
Give him a message for me. Tell him that I'm on my way over to the Outback with Lois and her parents. You got that?
No problem. We have plenty of tables.
Just be sure you tell Mac that we'll be there.
Will do. See you soon.
Right. Lois and her parents.
Got it.
Thank you. So healthy.
I don't know what I expected, but people say the Southwest is so friendly, but Port Charles has got to be hands down. It's got a small town feeling, but you're not lacking for theaters and museums and that great zoo.
Isn't it amazing what money can provide? And most of it is Quartermain money. Oh, no. There are a lot of civic-minded people here.
Well, everybody we met was so down to earth.
Gee, I just knew she'd love the botanical garden.
I loved it all, and I can see Emily loving it all, too.
By the way, you know, the local school system is really very good.
And that university is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. You should see the campus when all the flowers are in bloom. Well, the calendar may say it is spring, but, you know, they're predicting snow.
I've never really experienced seasons, winter and spring. It doesn't get
one too soon. Monica bought us this great winter wardrobe. And seeing how terrific you look makes me kind of want to do a little shopping myself, maybe. Hey, good for you. I'll just have to find a lopsided designer. Monica, maybe it's time to think about reconstructive surgery. Frankly, I'm not eager to become a patient again. Well, I can understand that. But just so you know, it's available when you're ready. In the meantime, we could try a prosthesis, you know, to balance things. No. Bobby, I am who I am. At the moment, that's a woman with one breast. Yeah. I'm a little on the short side. I don't think wearing high heels makes me unsure myself. You don't understand, okay? It's such a personal decision, isn't it? I know I had a hard time with it. Not hiding the loss of a breast made me feel like I was defying the cancer. Till I realized I was letting cancer make the decision and not me. So, I marched right out, and I bought a prosthesis that Madonna would have flaunted. Of course, then I was lopsided the other way around. Eventually, I got it right. Not bad, huh? Magnificent. I just may have to rethink this. What did you do with the Madonna one? Burned it.
Pleased to meet you, too. Oh, your puppy is very, very special. And Annabelle sends her love. He's cool.
Yeah, he knows it, too. So do you have a pet?
Only 2 tarantulas.
You're kidding me.
Their names are Prospect and Talmadge. They came with us from Arizona.
How are they adjusting?
It's probably confusing for them, but I keep them near a radiator, so maybe they won't know they're not in the desert anymore.
Can we see them?
Well, sure.
You know, I don't really know much about spiders. Lucky does.
Yeah, I had one that lived in our garage and a lot in the garden, so.
They're important for the ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long are you going to stay in Port Charles?
That's what everyone's trying to decide.
I told Sly about your mom.
My mom was murdered when I was 8. And my dad was killed about 1.5 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I understand.
I haven't even tried to understand yet.
I can't either. It's not like it makes sense.
Well, you know, we're on vacation this week. And, I don't know, I was, having this really cool insect thing at, the natural history, one side of the wing at the Port Charles Museum. Excellent spider material, if you want to come.
Far out. So says Chile. World class. Not that I've seen much of the world, but we take Chile very seriously in Arizona.
Yeah, well, so does my Aunt Ruby. I'll tell her you liked it.
Bet my mom would like some of this.
I could get you some to take home, if you would like.
Thanks. Home.
Do you like Port Charles?
Yeah. More and more.
I never like to show a lot of skin anyway, because I've got all these freckles. I think freckles are cute. But I was aiming for mature and sophisticated. Lousy aim.
Is everything okay?
It's great. It's delicious, Mac. Thank you, Mac.
Oh, Mac, Ned Ashton called earlier and he said that he was bringing Lois's parents to lunch here.
When?
Now, they just walked in.
Oh, by all means, after y'all. Hey, Mac, how you doing? Mac?
Mac, hey.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Outback.
Thank you.
Hey. Hey, I know you.
You're the guy who came into my store asking all those questions about Sonny Correntos.
Huh?
What do you work here?
Actually, I own the place. Max Scorpio. And you must be Lois's beautiful mother, Gloria.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Wait a minute. When were you in Bensonhurst?
A couple of months back.
You didn't tell my pops who you were?
Actually, he didn't ask.
Yeah, but you were pumping him about Sonny. I mean, Pops, this guy's also a private investigator.
You didn't mention that.
So who was having Sonny investigated? Huh? I mean, who are you working for?
Myself.
Sure you were.
It's true. Lois, look, things were heating up between Robin and Stone. And, look, I didn't want her hanging around Corinthos. So I was trying to get some ammunition to use so she'd steer clear. I mean, if not of Stone, at least his boss.
So who sent you to my father?
I heard it mentioned that you and Sonny went to school together. So I thought Bensonhurst was the best place to start. I knew your dad's name. I knew he ran a sporting goods store. I mean, it's not that hard to track down. Everybody in the neighborhood knows Carmine.
That's true enough.
Look, I'm sorry if I stepped on anyone's toes, but hey, you didn't tell me anything I didn't pretty much know already.
I don't know why this should surprise me.
Don't start, Robin. Okay, it's history. It's behind us now.
You invaded my privacy and Sonny's, and now Mr. Cirillo's? I apologize for my uncle.
Robin, I do my own apologizing.
Listen, I raise teenage daughters. It's a stressful business.
Yeah, for the daughters, too.
Yeah, God willing, they grow up and make you proud. Like my Lois over here.
Oh, Pops. You're too sweet. See, it can happen.
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when it does. Table for 4?
Okay. This is a very lovely place. Oh, Ma, wait till you see the menu. It's a beautiful
Thanks,
menu.
pal. I owe you one.
And you will pay.
No, don't. You can't have cheese. Remember, your cholesterol is in trouble. You know what? You can't have the cheesecake either. I know that's a good thing.
You're always ready to give anybody your advice about anything, so why can't you just tell me what you really think?
Because you are getting ready to draw a line in the sand and dare Uncle Dave to step across it. And you want to use my validation to wave like a flag at the battlefront.
So you are on my side.
You know, you are worse than some lawyers I know, putting words into people's mouths. I refuse to be drawn into this debate.
It's not a debate. I'm perfectly capable of making up my own mind, which I have.
Well, then, I will be here when the dust settles with tea and sympathy.
Oh, the man thinks he's so smart. So has Simone.
Very well, thanks. We have a dinner date at Luke's tonight.
Luke, there is you.
Word is that there's a major shipment of snow coming up from Louisiana in the next few days.
Is the word reliable?
Well, as reliable as it comes. I assume you want to know where, when, and by what conveyance?
You assume right.
I'm on it.
Harry, thanks.
Countdown begins.
Tomorrow, when Joey gets a job as a substitute teacher for Michelle's class, he's the one who gets a real education on Full House. Then, when Gil and the kids take Bobby for granted, her mother's work is never done until she goes on strike and goes bowling. Don't miss an all-new Thunder Alley tomorrow here on ABC.